Today's topic we're going to be talking about are these Zen rock piles, or cairns. People stack stones or balance stones as a form of meditation, artistic expression, or trying to symbolize peace and or connectedness to nature. It could be used for spirituality or grounding, and I'm all for that on your own property. They might look good on your land. Feng shui it up. Or if one feels the need to disrupt an ecosystem and destroy the homes of insects and small creatures for their Instagram picture, we need to develop the habit of putting everything back the way it was. Well, I know that's not going to happen, but I am happy to see the trend is changing. They are no longer being viewed as a tranquil rock creation, but being realized for the needless ecological destruction. If you hike a lot, you will eventually see these everywhere, and there's nothing zen about them anymore. It hits my eyes like litter now, just human disturbances being left behind. And if you ever built one and left it, I'm not trying to come down on you, that's not what this video is about. And we realize that you made them with good intentions, maybe trying to connect to the land, and it's totally understandable. We're just trying to bring about a new awareness and a new understanding now, and parks are even starting to make signs and rules to discourage the act. Park rangers have built them in the past for navigation, and to this day they officially mark trails, and they are trail markers. They can also mark memorials, and that's fine. This video is just referring to the recreational stacking. When it comes to hiking, rule number 1 is leave no trace. So you're instantly breaking the first rule. These rocks, around and under them, are habitat for wildlife, whether you see them there or not, or whether they're around at that time or not, but to remove them is to displace these creatures. Rocks of all sizes provide shelter, moisture, a place to lay eggs. A lot of these rock piles are made by brooks, rivers, and streams because of the abundance of rocks there, but there's also an abundance of aquatic creatures there too who rely on them. Imagine each stone or rock as a creature's home. Aquatic insects, water bugs, fish, amphibians, a place to lay eggs has now been removed. A stone that was once home to a caddisfly that was eventually going to feed a brook trout is now gone. Moving rocks in a stream also alters the water flow. Even on land, it dries out the soil, it removes hiding spots, so either by the water or up on land, all the biodiversity is being impacted. The disturbance to the ground also will make it vulnerable to any kind of erosion. Rocks hold sediment in place. Exposing the ground to faster erosion can degrade the land. So it's no longer really a natural landscape. Everyone else has been robbed of the sense of natural solitude that they were probably out in nature looking for. They came for untouched beauty and they got a stack of rocks and anything else left behind instead. A really well-constructed cairn or rock pile on a trail or somewhere may be an official marker, so those shouldn't be touched or even added to. But the small ones that I see everywhere, I think I'm going to myself get into the habit of replacing these stones back into the surrounding environment where they look like they were naturally taken from. And how cool would that be if you hiked that same spot years later, lifted one of those stones and saw a cool looking beetle or a salamander or a skink or who knows? That feeling might be even more powerful, spiritually grounding, and the connectedness to nature than the person who stacked them to begin with. That environment now flourishes because of you and you restoring it. But it's almost ironic. People build them for their own tranquility, but ultimately it's the destruction of our environment's natural beauty. But don't be mad at those who've created them and angrily take them apart and throw the rocks. Be loving. Be deliberate. For all you know, some kids could have just done it bored on a field trip or something. So just respect them in that moment they had out there. Continue to wish them in the woods bliss as you restore the area to its natural state. And so don't feel bad if you've ever built one and left it. This is a beautiful learning lesson for everyone. Do you guys see these cairns and rock piles everywhere on hikes too? Thank you all so much for watching and enjoying, commenting, and subscribing. I love doing these videos for you. Until the next one, I'll see you in the woods.